Can't say I watch many Flyers games. Oh, God, yeah.
Dump and Chase Pod.
Thank you. What are your thoughts? Is able to re-sign Rantanen?
The Dump and Chase Podcast.
What was it like to earn more starts this year, and kind of earn that responsibility and that be able to kind of develop yourself and become more of a starting goaltender this year?
It was huge for me. I kind of started the year. They were expecting me to just back up, not play too many games, I'd say. And then I feel like I really pushed for that more of a starting that slash 50-50 split with Hillebrand, which was great.
As a bigger goalie, how do you use your size to kind of your advantage and not really uh, strangle yourself or make it become a disadvantage for you?
I feel like I have pretty good edge work, which also helps, but I like just putting myself in positions where I'm not too far out, too far in, just try to use my size as an advantage.
How would you best describe your overall game and play style?
I feel like I'm a calm, athletic goalie. I feel like I can make big saves at times. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard to knock you off your game. You're not a guy that kind of gets aggressive or pushes back anytime.
No, I don't really let anything affect me, or I don't really try to change my play style at all.
Yeah. What are some of the biggest improvements you've had in your development, maybe in just the last year or even the last couple of years?
I feel like just the last few years, probably just been edge work is probably the main thing, and then just my ability to read plays and just reading shots.
What would you kind of consider an underrated part of your game? Something that maybe scouts and people that first watch you maybe don't pick up on immediately?
Just my ability to read plays is just I feel like is it's just good.
What kind of have been the biggest adjustments for you going league to league? Obviously, there's a bigger jump to every league, but what are the biggest things you've kind of noticed going from league to league?
I feel like it's just structure and skill, you know what to expect now, but just the skill, the shots, and the faster releases and the plays they make.
Growing up or even currently, who are your favorite goaltenders to kind of watch and admire a little bit?
When I was a bit younger, well, he still plays Frederick Anderson, which is just calm, fast, reads the play well, and then also same as Allmark. I like to watch Allmark right now. Just big, composed, calm, just very simple.
Yeah. Would you consider him kind of an NHL comparison for you, or is there other guys that you'd kind of consider that compare to your game better?
I'd compare my stance around Frederick Anderson and then my play style more like Allmark.
Off the ice and on the ice, who's kind of supported you or been in your corner throughout your career?
Just my family, they've been super supportive, always making me work, always there for me.
Going off of that, the coaching staff and training staff, how have they been for your development and what have kind of been the biggest things for you?
Oh, like Barrie?
Yeah, Barrie Colts.
Yeah, Barry's been great. I love them. Blitzky's been great. Isaiah, training staff, everyone there, just been super supportive, always making me work, always trying to get me better.
Yeah. So what kind of are the biggest things you've kind of learned throughout your career, even maybe just in your minor league career and then up to now?
Just the mindset, just always keep working, never get down on yourself. Just keep working, things will pay off.
Yeah. Talking about paying off, heading into the summer. I mean, obviously with a busy season, it's not always on your mind, but with the NHL draft coming up, the NHL combine and all that stuff, is that something that's kind of been creeping up on you a little bit? How do you feel going into it? I know you're 19 as well, so yeah, so how do you kind of feel about that with it barely a month away now?
I haven't really been thinking much. I'm just hope for the best. Just whatever happens, it's out of my control. So whatever I can do
Yeah,
when the time comes is
yeah. So not really too many expectations or anything for you.
just hoping for the best.
Yeah. Speaking of the NHL Combine, what are some areas of your game that you think you might be at the top of your class in? Obviously, there's your hands, your edge work that you mentioned, but is there one particular area that you think you might be better at?
I just feel like my ability to read plays is just I know what plays are coming. I read the game faster than others. I feel like at some points, and then just yeah.
Yeah. This is kind of more of a technical question, but When the players coming along the boards and stuff, are you kind of a goalie that goes into reverse VH, or are you a guy that kind of overlaps the post and takes away that edge?
I usually do more of an overlap, but I mix in both. It depends on what
Yeah,
angle they're coming from, but
yeah.
I use both.
What are your thoughts on that? Is it good or bad for?
It depends. Depends on the shooter, depends on the angle they're coming from. Like we're taught to use both, whatever we're comfortable with. It also depends what side they're coming from and what shooter they are, like lefty or righty. So
Mhm. Growing up, or even currently, maybe, do you play any other sports and just kind of do they help you or keep your mind kind of away from the game at times?
well, I just play like tennis and pickleball in the summer, but yeah, I love that. It's just good cardio, good thing to get my mind off. But when I was younger, I used to play soccer, and then that's about it.
Yeah. Did you know you always wanted to be a goalie? What kind of drew you to the position?
I was the youngest brother, so I was just always thrown in net for like mini sticks and road hockey. So I just loved it from there. So it just took off.
In your family, is there any kind of history of pro hockey, or are you kind of like one of the
No,
first?
no, I'm one of the first. Yeah.
With all the options available to you with college and everything, is that something that you are considering or ever considered?
Yeah, that is one thing I'm considering. We'll see how this year goes and then see what goes from there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you kind of answered this, obviously, with your IQ and your hockey sense and your edges, but is that the area you think your best asset or quality is?
Yeah.
If you had to sell yourself to an NHL team, how would you do it? What kind of separates you from other goalies that are maybe available in this draft or already in the NHL?
I just feel like I'm a hardworking kid. I can read plays really great. I'm a calm goalie, and just I feel like that those two reading plays and just being really calm is like a hard attribute to find. So I feel like those are two things that could separate me.
Yeah. What does a day in a life kind of look like for you? What do you do to prep for every game? Are you superstitious in any way? Do things have to go specific way for you? What's a pregame meal? Like that kind of stuff.
No, I'm not superstitious at all. A game day, we get in for 9 a.m., 10 a.m. morning skate, come home, big breakfast, big lunch, and then I take a nap and then wake up. I've changed my pregame meals a couple times this year. Sometimes chicken pasta, rice pasta, sweet potatoes, but something along those lines. Then I like to show up 2.5, 3 hours before a game.
Yeah. I just have a fun little question and I'll let you go. But and I think I know your answer to this based off of previous answers, but every goalie kind of dreams about scoring a goal or getting into a goalie fight. Which one would you prefer?
What I prefer. Honestly, I would take both. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Either or would be great. Yeah.
All right. That's all I got for you. Thanks for taking the time sitting
Yeah.
down with
Thank
me.
you.
Uh, yeah, best of luck in, I guess, next month, and hope you hear your name called.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course. Yeah.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You as well. Bye.
Bye.